Welcome. Welcome to the Kimberly Ross Sacred Space Healing Show. And this is a space where we heal, and this is where emotional restoration and healing began. I am a transformational coach, I am a author, and I am truly grateful to know that God is using me for his glory. And everything that I do it for him and for you. And I am here to change lives, to help somebody change their life because I done walked through the fire. I have been rebuilt and transformed through Christ Jesus. And I know what it is to go through um, the ups and downs of struggle and depression and anxiety and so many other things, but through my walk of faith and holding on to everything to dear life, I know what it is to come out and know that I was saved and who saved me. And so in this space here, this is a space where we grow together, one prayer at a time, one revelation at a time, and be renewed in our minds and our thinkings and uplifted and aligned for purpose, uplifted for purpose. And so let's step into wholeness together. I'm here for you and I'm here for myself as well. This session right here is all about transformation, spiritual growth, emotional and personal transformation, because I know what it is. I have a lived experience that I have walked through, and that so many things could have took me out, but I'm still here. But I'm still here before you all. So I know in a world that constantly demands our attention, I know what it is to be busy in a busy world. I know spiritual guidance invites us to pause. It invites us to reconnect with ourselves and God and realign who God created us to be. Self development isn't just about achieving goals, it's not. It's about healing old patterns. And when I mean about healing old patterns, I mean by those the self what how we were how I was used to think. Those old patterns of thinking, negative thinking and self-doubt and self-judgment of myself, how I perceive myself. And I know what it looks like. I know how I came out of it. I had to get back to my spirituality. I had to get back reconnected with God, Christ Jesus, who realigned my thinking, renewed my thinking, strengthened me through everything. So many times I wanted to give up, but I kept going. And I find strength in in those obstacles. And strengthen it, we are strengthened our obstacles are strengthened in our inner foundation, in our inside, in our thinking. And it cultivate a life rooted in peace, clarity, and intentional growth. And we will intentionally grow together. And peace comes with clarity, mindfulness, and spirituality. And today we'll be exploring how spiritual coaching and guidance helps us to understand our identity and break limiting, beliefs, nurturing our emotional wellness and embrace a life of balance and wholeness that God, our Christ Jesus, wants us to live. He wants us to live a life of fulfillment, of peace, love, joy, and happiness. And we can have that. We can have that. I know what it is to live in self-doubt, to live in shame and guilt and fear and negative thinking and second guessing myself and always judging myself. But once I got in a different mindset of of knowing, where I had to work with Christ Jesus 101 and break free of that. I had to get to know him. I had to first make a decision in my life that I wanted to change and understand that the power of change is so powerful. When we can do it, we can do it. One small step at a time. I started off with one small step at a time, one hope at a time, one belief at a time that a God of my understanding can restore my mind and me back to wholeness. And that's what happened. That's what happened. And my hope is that we journey to today through, and you will feel empowered to awaken your inner strength and deepen your faith and step into the next level of God, who God given potential, your God given potential. So, anybody out there listening today, let's begin transformation together. 1 minute at a time, one moment at a time. There's no destination. There's no destination that we have. I did not have to, I know I did not have to look ahead of me because I had to be in the present moment. I had to realize that I am, I had to be in my present moment at the time. I couldn't look ahead of me because that looked it pretty far. But through one-on-one guidance, meditation and breathwork practices, and learning about who we are and learning how to adapt to who we becoming and know and limit, and getting rid of the negative thinking and walking into our authentic selves. And today I want to be me. I want to be who God called me to be. Spirituality is so powerful. Spirituality, because that's who God created us to be. He created us to be our authentic selves. Our God, our who made this whole world. He made this. He made the trees, the birds. He made everything. And so many times I wanted to give up, but I didn't. I'm so glad and grateful that I did not give up. I kept going. I kept going no matter what it looked like. So many things I had to give up out of my life. I had to I had to walk the path that God was calling me to walk into, you know. And sometimes we have to do that. Sometimes we have to give up a lot of things, you know. But it's so much better on this side. A lot of negative things I had to give up, that did not resonate with me anymore. Who God was taking me where God was taking me to. And through it all, I am grateful I did not give up. So I'm calling on you not to give up. Trusting God, trusting who Christ Jesus called you to be. If there's anything that resonates with you in this message, if there's anybody that you know that needs a word of encouragement, use your voice to strengthen them. That's where you start at. You start with today, reaching to somebody today and say something encouraging to somebody. It could be 2 words that can help somebody break free of their whatever they're going through right now. And so if I would like to invite you to connect with me, and I'm not the guidance, transformational person that just, you know, walk away. I walk with you and I connect with you. And you can always reach me because I care. I know what it is. I done lived it. I have lived it, experienced it, and came out, totally transformed and grateful. And that's what I do because I'm passionate about it and I love it because I came from the healthcare field And now I'm stepping into where I want to help somebody with my experiences, what I have been through, and know that there's somebody that been through something, and we can always help somebody else. We don't have to be a scholar. We don't have to have it all together. But all we have to do is just say one word or two words to somebody. That's a start. And as we help somebody else, we helping ourselves as well. So I thank you for joining me today. Always please listen to my podcast, Sacred Healing Podcast on Podomatic. You can always look me up under Kimberly Ross Glasper on under Google. And you can always reach me at Kimberly Ross 836 at gmail.com. And I also have ebooks that I can work with you, as well as self reflection, prayer, scriptures. And I had to get back to my spirituality because I was disconnected. And being disconnected from our souls. We have us. We were created with souls. Our God, our creator of the world, created us with souls. And that's what I go over: self-reflection, self-awareness, meditation and breath work, transformation, what self-spirituality means, what it means to reconnect with our inner selves, what it means to grow, spiritually. It's a lot of things I had to learn. It's a lot of things I had to learn. And so please join me. Please join me. Um, Before you go, take a breath with me. Remember, you are not walking this journey alone. Every step you take toward healing, toward clarity to our God, it matters to me and God. It matters to God. It matters to Christ Jesus. It matters. It matters. So if this resonates with you, and connect and share with someone who needs a reminder to strengthen today. And if you're ready for a deeper soul work, come join me. Join our community where single parents, women, caregivers rise together. I'm here for everyone: women, young ladies, spiritual needs parents, because I'm a parent of a special chosen one. Special needs, our special ones. And I'm here to support. And you are saying you are supported, becoming, and you are be healing. You are healed. And this is a healing home. And your journey, understand your journey has a community. And your next step to rise in who God created you to be is right here. Please join me. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you. I'm Kimberly. Join me again at Sacred Space Healing.